Hey, thank you all for being here. We're gonna get into a collective real quick. And for my YouTube collective community, this is just gonna be a live trinket. This is our trinket post live. Okay. I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for liking the live as you come in. Let me clear the space a little bit. Hold up, let me cover my mug. How are y'all doing? I look super dark on YouTube. Why I say like that on YouTube? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. This camera is interesting. It's supposed to automatically adjust, and so whatever it's doing is what it's doing. Y'all know what I look like. Hi. Let's get to it. Hey, how are you today? Thank you for the flowers and the bear and the heart. You are always so sweet to me. No, you don't. No, I don't. What? What did I say? Thank you all for being here. Please like the live as you come in. No, I don't. What? I be saying stuff and then I'm on to the next thing. So hold on. Is this mirrored the right way? Let me see. Awesome. I like when y'all can read the TikTok. I don't know what to do about y'all because I have to be able to see the chats. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, calling everyone that is meant to be here at this time. I am so grateful to be a messenger and a mouthpiece. May the messages be clear cut and concise. I know the messages will reach where they're meant to reach. Camera view did not look good. Glad. Yeah. Our weekly energy is a collective community spirit, please. Thank you all for liking the live as you come in. I know this is kind of an interesting time to be doing this, but we're here. God. First card out is the Emperor. Damn. I'm kind of at a loss for words, so that might be relevant to some of you where something occurs and you're kind of at a loss for words. Sound of confirmation. What is that on my keyboard? Thank you all for liking the live as you come in. Okay. With the double on the bottom or the 5 of wands, I'm literally hearing these niggas can't hold me back. These niggas can't hold me back. So someone's deciding or has decided that they won't be held back any longer. This is similar energy. This ain't nothing new. We pretty much as a collective community decided that limitations don't exist. Hit that thumbs up, YouTube, please, and thank you. Thank you all for being here, TikTok. How are you all doing? Talk to me. What's up? Damn. So we all have the King of Wands or the Magician. The Emperor and the Magician in a collaboration on the bottom of the deck. Listen, the Divine Masculine is playing no games. And it's not just the men, it's the Divine Masculine in all of us that is finally deciding to surrender. And I know that sounds scary and we don't want to do that and we don't like that. And Spirit is like, well, that's too damn bad. This is what's happening. If you want to get somewhere, what's that song? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Hey, y'all. Thank you for liking the live as you come in. Let me pay my tithe to myself. Tap, 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 tap. All right. Let's keep going. Damn. Okay. I'm geeking today. What's going on? So the 9 of Diamonds or the Hermit card, I think a lot of us already get what the Hermit is supposed to do. hermit crabs, they keep to themselves and they're safe within their shells. And but the point of the hermit in the tarot is for introspection. It's for divine wisdom. It's for, wow, another nine sticking up. It's for conquering the pieces of ourselves that won't get in line. You know, the pieces of ourselves that kind of, I'm hearing, violate us. And that will show up as self betrayal. That will show up as self sabotage, just the pieces of ourselves that won't get it together. Sometimes you either have to eradicate, obliterate, you know, get rid of those pieces, or you get those pieces in line and you get them to do what they're supposed to be doing. Thank you for reminding me, Annex 433. I'm setting the intention that we have no foolishness during this message, during this live stream. Just like, was that night before last? Just don't want to deal with it. We're keeping it high vibrational. We're keeping it authentic, kind, respectful. No spam and no bullshit. Ashe. I'm not doing free questions on live, Annex 433. Um, but we're going to try something fun today. You can gift me for your question or you can tip me for your question, but I'm not doing any free ones. For those of you who, you know, who have been booking with me and still want to, I have $8 questions, $22 readings, and a bunch of other beautiful things on my website, but I'm not doing free questions. So if you'd like to ask me that, go ahead and send your gift or your tip. I have payment links in my description or bio, and I also have Cash App if you need that. Moving on, moving forward, because that's the energy. Wow. The Jack of Diamonds is fascination, wonder, and scholarship. So it really has to do with admiration. I'm picking up on. This could very well be a divine masculine that keeps to themselves, but is very interested and intrigued by someone or something. And that someone or something is the energy of self-focus. It's like, I'm hearing, wow, she really doesn't care. And it's like, I can appreciate that because in a world where there has been a lack of balance, you know, where a lot of people lack inner balance and they're over emotional and, you know, they don't have control over their emotions and they're not calm people. Sound of confirmation. It's like the divine masculine admires peace. The divine masculine craves peace. But what the divine masculine has to understand is that that is an inside job. And there is no coincidence that we have the Hermit card. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down so far? Hey, the seventh son. How are you today? Thank you for the hearts. I see y'all. Please like the live as you come in. It's completely free. Double tap that screen for me, please, and thank you. There's no limit to how many times you can like the live. Spirit, more on our collective community. This I almost said this month, this week, our weekly trinket. This is. We're not doing a separate post this week. I'm doing what I felt guided to do. I'm hearing a song by Cleo Soul, and I just can't necessarily place exactly what it is right now. At least I think it's her. Hey, do you do free? Yes or no? I do not. You can gift me or tip me for one for today, but normally my questions are $8 and my readings are $22, other than the services on my website. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're prospering. All right, so we have the energy of 77, right? There was this energy of this inner back and forth. As you can see, that's the same. Oop. It's different. That's the same damn beaver is what I'm trying to say. That inner balance doesn't have to do with anybody else outside of ourselves. And that's a divine lesson we all have to learn and then apply, because so long as we're thinking someone else outside of us can come in and balance us and give us what we need and, you know, complete us, then we are still incomplete. Because as soon as that person decides they don't want to put up with your shit anymore, you're going to be right back where you were. So this has to do with inner balance. This is a breakthrough of radical self honesty and authenticity, because this is the Seven of Swords. And that can be lies, that can be deceit, but it can also be surprise. So some of you may be pleasantly surprised with how you've grown. Some of you just aren't carrying as much bullshit. You just don't care. You're not emotionally invested as you were before, not because you don't care or you don't have a heart to love, but because it has gotten you into positions where your emotions tricked you out of a spot, or your emotions tricked you out of your divinity, out of your prosperity, out of your abundance. And we're not doing that anymore. We don't have to get caught up in the moment of an emotion, because that is energy in motion. So we're moving on along, y'all. This generosity that we've had with other people, this empathy, this heart for others is beautiful. It's divine. It's a gift, and it's properly placed. But as we said in a recent live on YouTube, I don't know if I was double streaming that day, but it was just said that love is never in vain unless it requires your self-betrayal. And that keeps coming up. And it's like the divine masculine is learning that lesson, because the divine masculine has the tendency to mask, to cover, to do whatever is needed, to just get shit done, and to just, you know, keep with it. And the emperor requires mastery over all of the kings, all of them. We have three kings out here. We have three kings out here. And what's the one missing? The King of Pentacles. But I'm not getting that money or material things were missing. I'm getting that for some of the collective community, material things weren't the issue. Money wasn't necessarily a problem. You know, all the things that one might dream of materially was not the focus, because that, for some of you, that was given to you. For some of you, you've inherited that. But what you didn't inherit was a sound mind, a calm and balanced and healthy nervous system, a heart for forgiveness, a capacity to receive and give love, creativity, the ability to envision something and bring it to fruition. Those were the things that you had to go off and learn. This is that scholarship. This is that learning. Life is a big ass schoolhouse. And so Spirit said, hey, player, you don't have your shit together like you think you do. And instead of being offended, the divine masculine says, you absolutely right. Let me get to work on that. What can I do? Guide me, God, Spirit, the universe, angels, ancestors. Show me what it is I need to refine. And with Mercury retrograde being here, it's like, hell yeah, now is the time. Revisit, revise, all the words, because what you're communicating to your highest self and what you're communicating to the universe is that I'm ready for more. I'm ready to do more. I'm ready to clear out some space so that I can make space for what you have for me, what I need, not necessarily what I want, not necessarily what I desire. I love it. 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 That's some beautiful energy, because nobody's going to do the shit for you. Nobody's going to do that work for you. And having the power to do it is not to be taken lightly, because to have the capacity to love, to be authentic, to be creative, to be fruitful, to be forgiving, to be fun, to be open, to be vulnerable, like the capacity to be all that is not a small thing. You have to think life the way man has recreated it is always asking for you to give up something. It's always asking for you to compromise. It's always asking for you to find another excuse to be emptied and to be drained. And this energy right here on my board, I don't know about y'all, but my collective community says I'm not being drained anymore, because I'm always full, because I'm operating in the energy of what's divine. And the divine never runs out. There is no drought when it comes to the divine. Abundance is everlasting. It's an overflowing cup. And once you tap into that through your heart space, nobody can take that shit away from you. Nobody can come pull up a chair at your table and say, I heard you cooked. I'm hungry. I just, I didn't have anything in my fridge tonight. So I was just wondering, can I come over and eat? Oh, I'll feed you. But don't be knocking on my door every week. And I'm not saying that to be literal. Everything is as above, so below, material, spiritual. If you need food, come talk to me. I'm dead ass serious. Come talk to me. We'll figure something out. I have a playlist or whatever they call it on TikTok, a collection of resources. Go to your food banks, do what you got to do. Help your neighbor. That's not what I'm talking about. Spiritually, I'm talking about the people who know goddamn well they have access to their own resources. They have access to their own inner healing. They have access to their own divinity, their own connection with source, their own connection with God, and they keep hitting you up for fulfillment. They keep hitting you up for nourishment. They keep hitting you up for to have their needs met. And when you're a grown ass adult, I don't know if I'm talking to grown ass adults, but when you're a grown ass adult, you take responsibility for all that you are. Every pain, every trauma, every struggle, every issue, you take responsibility for yourself. And everybody has that need for that responsibility and accountability on the inside. That's divine masculinity. I'm not talking about your husband coming or, you on the way to go get your wife, or the divine masculine is coming back, like a lot of these readers are talking about. If that resonates for you, cool. I'm talking about as within, so without. I'm not waiting on nobody to come save me. I have saved myself over and over as many times as is necessary. We cannot continue to wait around for people to complete us because, again, humans will be human. If that person decides to walk out, where are you? What do you have? And I'm not talking about material things, because when it's in you, when the divine is in you, you can get whatever back tenfold, no matter what. It don't even matter what it is. You could be a millionaire one day and lose it. And because you have that shit inside of you, you can go get it again. It's not about money. It's about making sure that outside of everybody around you, you have the guts to get shit done, to be your best self, to heal, to improve, to do, to explore, to learn, to share, to collaborate, and all the things that spirit has for you. Because so long as you live in scarcity of, I don't have enough, I need a partner, no, you don't need a damn thing. But you want that, and you can want that. But in order to align with that for your highest good, for a lot of you, it's going to resonate to where you need to be all of that for yourself first. You're not looking for nobody to come pick up your slack. You're not waiting for nobody to come supplement your 10%, your 100%, whatever you got. No, because spirit, the universe, God, there's no budget. Okay? God is not Trump. I don't give a fuck what Trump got to say. I'm going to eat. I have faith that I'm always going to eat. And I'm always going to feed those around me. Literally, metaphorically, spiritually, because I have the capacity to do so. No man is going to tell me that I can't live a fulfilled life. So you have to decide, are you going to continue to allow the outside forces to tell you what you're capable of, what you're not capable of? Or are you going to stand up in your own right, in your own inner divine masculinity that says, I'm going to get the shit done, regardless of who you are, male, female, whatever lifestyle you live, however you love, whoever you love, the divine masculine force within you that says, I'm not going to take it laying down. Period. Tap into your resources and know that your biggest resource is yourself, your mind, having dominion over your mind. Having dominion over the fact that you can scroll on any social media platform and what you see does not hinder or revoke what you got going on personally. No one can come in or exit your life and uproot everything that you've planted. I know y'all are talking to me and I see it in my peripheral vision, but spirit is speaking to us all very clearly right now, and I don't want to get distracted. It has nothing to do with anybody or anything outside of you. It does not. You need to rewire your perspective. It was so wild to me last night. I was on YouTube and all of a sudden the movie The Truman Show auto played. Like it just played on its own. The movie, not a clip, not a short. It was the entire movie, The Truman Show. And if you've seen The Truman Show, then you're picking up what I'm putting down. Sound of confirmation. It is not the time to be leaning on somebody for your entire well-being. We can help each other, sure. We can lend each other a hand, absolutely. But you should be able to stand on your own too. And I know that those of you who are here with me right now are not the type of people to dissect what I'm saying and find a reason to be offended. I'm always speaking life. I'm always speaking love. I'm always speaking prosperity. And I genuinely wish all of you well in accordance with your highest good. But what I'm not going to do is coddle anyone who comes across my platforms and allow you guys to believe that you're not as powerful as you fucking are. I am an oracle. Yes. I got the answers. Yes. I got the juice. All that. Absolutely. But so do you. Just because you don't have the gifts that I have does not mean that you can't have dominion over your life. We don't have to wait in anxiety for the answers from a source outside of ourselves. So I'm going to move into another deck, and I'm a Husa. Y'all needed that. That was not a whooping this time. I know. I know some of y'all get on here and laugh with me like, oh, Spirit's getting on our ass today. No, it wasn't that. It was, imagine your grandmother sitting you down being like, you can do anything. That's the energy. I don't ever want to see or hear you acting like you don't have the juice. You are everything. You can do anything. That's the energy. So if that's not resonating for you, then keep it moving. You're not there with it. Doesn't mean you never will be. But for those of us who are resonating right now with the messages coming out, we're no longer waiting on fulfillment. We're embodying it. Sound of confirmation. Love that. Okay. Hi, Ricky. Hi. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I love to see y'all come back to me. To come back here to hang out with me. What did I miss over here? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gifts, Angela. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Please continue to like the live. Double tap, double tap, double tap. What is WTW? What's that? You talking to an auntie kind of lady. What's WTW? What the world? Is it what the world? Thank you, Angela. I love you. I don't know what WTW is, love. Hey, Kari. Hey. What's the word? I like that. I like that. What's the word? Marion? Am I saying that right? Is it Marion or Marion? How you doing, Kari? Are we having a good Sunday? Are we feeling prosperous and highly favored? You chilling? That's good too. It's a good day to chill. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Thank you all for being here with me. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. And thank you very much for the gifts. We're going to get into another deck and then we'll see what's next. But if you've had me on YouTube, this is serving as our weekly trinket energy. And honestly, it's a gift because usually I post a summary of the trinket in my shorts on YouTube, and then I put the whole trinket on my blog, on my website. My blog entry is $3.33. And for $3.33, you get a year of a wealth of knowledge because I'm constantly posting on my blog. And I put a lot of extended messages and things like that on my blog. So if you're interested over on TikTok, my YouTube is in my bio, and you can find everything I have to offer in that description, okay? TikTok does not yet let me put all my links in there. I'm doing good so far. I love to hear that. I love when y'all are doing well. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine, continue to speak to us so clearly and beautifully. What's going on? What do we need to know for this week? What do we need to know for this week? You are adored. This week, you need to know that you are adored. It says, don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. What was that saying? There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. And I know everyone. Precious, the universe. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. What a big message for Spirit to give. Like, You think you ain't shit. You think that you fucked up. You think you've made too many mistakes. You think you're unforgivable. You think all these things about yourself. You're not where you want to be. And here's literally, I said, spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine is literally in this moment giving you the message that you are adored. I got to sit with that for a moment because, wow. Like, no matter what you got going on, spirit is literally telling you right now that you are divinely loved. Gratitude. I'll take that. I want to be divinely loved. I need to be divinely loved. Hi. Is it Uazy? Uazy? How are you today, love? What else, spirit? Things are not as they appear. So what did I just say? You think. Your mind is telling you that you are not loved. Your mind is telling you that you are not enough. Your mind is telling you that you're not doing enough. Your mind is telling you that you can't reach your goals for some sort of outside limitation. Things are not as they appear. It says the lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Brain freeze, the universe. Wow. That one always hits me. If you know, you know. I had a short where this card came out and I just had to sit with it. Like, we all really need to ponder that. The lower the price of your love, the higher its value. And we're all out here putting a price on our love. If you don't do this, I can't love you. If you don't do this for me, I can't love you. Love is free. But your authenticity, your essence, your energy, your time, your body, your money, your resources, be aware of where you're pouring those things. Because over here in our collective community, the energy is expansion and growth. If you're pouring where it can't grow, something's misaligned. Divine really speaks through you. It does. Thank you for saying so. And I'm very, very, very grateful, infinitely grateful. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Everyone is doing their best on the top. And I'm hearing, are you? Like, are you really doing your best? It's okay if you have not been. Every day is another opportunity to try something new. If you haven't been doing your best, how can you do your best with the rest of today? I'm not talking about you getting some rest on a Sunday. You should be resting. My hope is that majority of you are in your bed. Okay, I'm not talking about resting. I'm talking about embodying your highest self to align with your highest good. Are you doing your best? Because if you're not doing your best, we have some work to do. And there's no pressure, baby. There's no pressure. You're not on a time limit. So long as you have breath in your body, you can do something different. You can do something new. It's not only about being right. You will be surprised. And I'm going to keep it in the reverse because what I'm speaking about should not come as a surprise to you. You know you're the shit. You know you're loved. You know you're blessed. You know you're highly favored. That's how you should be walking. It shouldn't be a mystery to you that blessings are continuously on the way to you. Love is never in vain unless it requires your self betrayal, as we've been saying. Confirmation sound. Keep it simple in the reverse. I don't know if some of y'all have been kind of watering yourselves down, feeling like you're too much, feeling like, you know, you can't give detail or be all that you are or anything like that. Fuck simple. Be every bit of who you are. Those bits that I spoke about earlier, the bits of ourselves that won't get it in gear, they won't get in line. Embrace those bits because a lot of the times those bits are looking for love. They're seeking recognition. They're seeking attention. You ever have somebody in your life that be doing dumb shit and it's like, why? They act like a child. It's like, I don't care. Any attention is good attention. Well, those bits of yourself that don't cooperate are doing the same thing. So the pieces of yourself that you hate, the pieces of yourself that you feel like can't get it together, figure out how to love on those pieces. Figure out what those pieces need. Oh, I'm so nonchalant. People think I don't care. and it keeps me from connection because I'll be in hermit mode, as we saw. Okay, so what is that piece of yourself asking for? To be seen, to be understood, to have a safe space, to be free. A lot of the times, all of the pieces of yourself are looking for those things. So, how can you give them more? You were born with that it quality. Do you see how with is underlined? You were born with it. Nobody gave it to you. Nobody gifted it to you. Nobody let you borrow it. Hey, I'm gonna let you hold this light you got. I'm gonna let you borrow some love. I'm gonna let you hold this creativity, these gifts, but you gotta give them back. You were born with it, meaning nobody can take it away. Okay? Let's not trick ourselves into thinking that our divine gifts are fleeting. No, human beings are fleeting. That light in you, that divinity in you is not human. That's why it's dependable. I don't invest too much into depending on human beings. I depend on spirit. I depend on the divine. I depend on God. I depend on my angels, my ancestors, my highest self. Because they come through every motherfucking time. Every time. Humans, as I look at the word persistence, there's a bit of a struggle there, okay? I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Hey, Jada Parker. Thank you for liking the live. Say hello to Mahmoud Rahal. I don't know who that is, and I don't see them here, so I will not say hello. Don't tell me what to do. How are y'all feeling? Happy Sunday. Let me know where you're from. Y'all can talk to me. I know it gets a little intense, but that's how it's supposed to be. Love is supposed to be intense, like a really good massage. If you're walking around with a bunch of knots and kinks, you don't need a light touch. You need somebody to get in there. So you can liken my energy and my safe spaces as that sometimes. It's not always going to be a light touch. Do I look dark now, YouTube? I feel like I look a bit dark now. I mean, maybe that's a divine message. Like sometimes we don't look the way we think we look. The ways in which we perceive ourselves is not always the ways in which others perceive us. And that probably aligns with what I said about thinking you're not enough, thinking you're, you know, believing whatever you were told by yourself or by others. Oh, you're mean, you're selfish, you're nothing. Bullshit. Bullshit. Confirmation sound. All right, let's read the backs of these real quick, and then we're going to keep it moving. It's not only about being right. In all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other's perspective. That was a mouthful. But what the mouthful is saying, that the highest test of your character is going to be how you empathize, how you can look at things from a different point of view other than your own. And when you do that, you won't be surprised because it will be exactly what you thought. We're all here doing our best. We all have shit going on. Everybody has endured some pain, some trauma. That's not to invalidate or lessen your experience, but we're not going to exaggerate it either. We're not going to stay stuck in the darkness as the sun starts beaming more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. That happened as soon as I said that. I know y'all saw that. Anyways, fuck a man. Spirit be having me blushing. Okay, love is never in vain. When you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so, 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 so happy you loved as much as you did. Love is never in vain unless it's requiring you to betray yourself. And I don't know about y'all, but I am completely through and finished with betraying myself. I've learned the lesson. I've learned the lesson again. And then I learned the lesson 3, 4, 5 times over. Now it's being applied. And that is the wisdom. Wisdom is not experience and the years you live your life. Wisdom is the lessons you learn applied. If you can't apply them, you are not wise. You just have knowledge. You ever come across an old head or like an elder in your family or a parent who has all this wisdom and they're all I've been here much longer than you and I've lived your life 3 times over, and you're looking at them like, what do you have to show for it? No. You're still stuck where you were 30 years ago. You still have a corrupt heart. You're still hurt over things that happened 50 years ago. Then it doesn't mean that that's not valid, but it does mean that you're not moving forward with a clean heart, with abundance, with love, with authenticity. You still didn't chase that dream, which you never had to trace because the dream is you. You never got it fulfilled. You never took steps toward it. So, what wisdom do you have? No, baby. Wisdom is the application of the lesson. I don't need anybody to tell me that I'm wise because Spirit has already confirmed it. I am 29 years old. I kind of count 30 because of the time I spent inside my mother, in a way, energetically. But in no way am I waiting for the approval of a human being to say that I'm wise, because there are 96-year-olds who still aren't really getting it. I'm not going to allow anybody who's older in age than me tell me anything about life if they're not somewhat where I want to be. Period. I respect you. I hold space for you. I like that you can be authentic, but in my own authenticity, you are not my ceiling. You're not the cap on my fulfillment. I can go higher. And if you pay enough attention to people like that, a lot of the times they don't want your knowledge to surpass theirs. They don't want you to get too much dip on your chip. They be like, oh no, honey, you still got a lot more life to live. You don't know much about life yet. Just let me tell you, when you start seeing, if you have gotten the nod of approval on a spiritual level, you don't need to wait for it on a material level. Keep it simple in the reverse. It says, old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I love you, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, which sounds much better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important in the reverse. So sequence is not important. Literally what I just got done saying. The sequence of things, the chronological order of things, it doesn't matter. Everything is happening all at once. The future, the present, and the past is all happening at once. There's no need for you to get too caught up in the order of things, in the ways in which that it was taught to you or told to you. You can go out of order. Some of y'all can even skip a few steps depending on how spirit has exalted you. Because this says, again, that you were born with that it quality, sound of confirmation, with it. You didn't have to go buy it. You didn't have to go purchase it. You didn't have to go borrow it. You didn't have to ask anybody for it. It wasn't a hand-me-down. You didn't get it from your mama or your daddy. You were born with it. Meaning the moment you became a divine concept, it was already in you. And you would have become it no matter what. You were inevitable. You were a divine happening. You are here for a divine reason. I'm not going to say please. I'm not going to beg you. I'm just going to tell you, do not allow anyone outside of yourself to rob you of what you were born with. The understanding of it, the expansion of it, the growth of it, the concept of it, just overall, because people will do it if you allow them to. 100%, they will take and take and take and take and convince you that you were supposed to give it, and that's not true. You don't owe everybody anything. You don't owe everybody credit for who you are and what you do and what you've become. You don't owe them that. You give people gratitude and thanks to where they have helped you, to where they have assisted you, but make it realistic, because people will always convince you that you owe them something. The government will always convince you that you owe them something. Your parents will always convince you that you owe them something. Your friends, children, anything, anyone, if you allow it. You don't owe them everything. The way I see it is, I owe people love in this confirmation honk, in the sense that God is love, right? So if God is in everyone, then I'm always trying to speak to that in you. I'm always speaking to the love in you. I'm always speaking to the love in you. What I don't owe you is all my time, resources, energy, lightheartedness, even my authenticity. My authenticity is a gift. Your authenticity is a gift. Your authenticity is a gift. But people will convince you that you owe something to them, and you do not. Outside of do no harm, take no shit, you really need to be discerning about how people can warp your world for their benefit. Because they will do it. Exactly. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for trying to hype me up. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Thank you for being here. I know I want to really be me. And that's the best part of it, because once you just decide, it's just a decision. It's just a decision. Once you decide that you're going to live more fully for you, that's the biggest reward, is getting to be you. And it's a reward and a gift that nobody can take from you. Somebody gives you money, they can take it back. Somebody gives you gifts, they can take it back. Somebody houses you, they can take it back. Somebody gives you a job, they can take it back. But when you decide that you're going to be yourself and living your authenticity, baby, they can't take that. And they hate it. They hate it. So the only way in which they can get it is if they convince you that you should give it away. They're like, oh, damn, I can't even steal. I can't even steal from the collective community. God damn it. God damn it. I can't even. Shit. And then it becomes so very clear that you have the understanding that no one can ever take anything from you. No one can ever take power from you unless you give it away. And there comes the application of the lesson where you decide, I'm not giving it away. You have to decide that, and you have to uphold that. You can't budge on it either. Oh, but I just really love my mom. Oh, I really love my dad. Oh, I love my partner. I love my child, whoever it is. And you'll find all these heartfelt, fuzzy reasons why you should give it up anyway. The answer is no. No. No is the same in a lot of languages. The answer is no. Non. No. I just gave y'all ASL, French, Spanish, and English. The answer is no. Okay? The sun is taking a break behind the clouds right now. It's okay to take your breaks. It's okay to do what you need to do for you. It's okay to rest. It's okay to go back in your hermit shell when you need to replenish yourself, to be rejuvenated. But best believe, just like the sun, your light will always come back out so long as you protect it and take care of it. Nobody can steal that from you. Anytime your light is not showing, it was on your own merit. You decided to take a break behind the clouds. You decided to set. And then you decided to rise yet again. So, whew, thank you, Spirit. Golly. Know that. Thank you for the message. You're welcome. My pleasure, Leah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. Let's see what my deck has to say to y'all. It says nouns, adjectives, and spirit numbers. I just said spirit numbers instead of angel numbers. Honestly, they're codes to me, but I think I said spirit numbers for a reason. So if I pull a card and it resonates with you, Spirit might be urging you to look up the meaning of that code or that number. 4404 on the time. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, speak to us clearly. All right, we have text in the reverse. There hasn't been communication with something because something has been difficult. Someone has been finding it difficult to reach out, to find the words to say to you. This is someone who would prefer that there be response rather than reaction. But my pill card is on the top and I'm seeing relief in the reverse. Someone is not going to feel relief until they make it right with you. Confirmation sound. I'm focusing on me and my 3 boys. Love to you and your 3 boys. I have a boy. Boy mom life is the best life. I'm sending you so much love, Leah. I know I can just imagine how lovely those boys are. And one thing that I've really rooted myself in since I became a mother is that pouring into my child never comes up without profit. Pouring into my child and pouring into myself never comes without fruit. I never have to question if I'm loving myself too much or loving my child too much. And it's just a sidebar. It's crazy how many people have tried to convince me that I love my child too much. I'm so glad I can crack up laughing about it now because that shit used to make me feel like, damn, is it true? Like, what do you mean? Bitch, please, please. When it comes to me and mine, please, it's never enough. It's never enough. I don't ever have to question that. I'm so grateful you commented that because for anyone else watching that can relate to that, pouring into yourself and pouring into your child, you'll never come up short. LOL. But if it don't make sense to you, Suki likes croissants, then the message wasn't for you, love. There should be no confusion because everything that we've been talking about has been very clear. If it's not resonating, keep on scrolling. No worries. No hard feelings. Thank you for being here. Go ahead and double tap the screen while you are here. We have the moon in the reverse, so something is no longer hidden. Listen, the word hidden is in the reverse. Something is no longer hidden. Something is being revealed. Something has come from the subconscious to the conscious and is becoming more obvious with some sort of communication that is happening after a while of it not happening. No, I'm saying liking your child's image. Oh, I understand now. Yeah, it's wild. And I hope I didn't come off abrasive or anything. Um, but this happened for a reason because that's the beauty of Mercury retrograde. And we have communication in the reverse. Mercury retrograde is just asking you to slow down and seek clarity. So for anyone on TikTok that saw that exchange, Suki Likes Croissants didn't have to offer clarity. Suki Likes Croissants could have been like, bitch, fuck you. You feel me? Because I misunderstood what was said. I thought they were saying, what you talking about? This doesn't make sense, right? But what was actually being said was, no, for real, that's wild. So Mercury retrograde is not in your way. It's trying to help you clear the way. It's trying to help you see where we're just sometimes taking that moment to repair after confirmation, after a certain exchange. Sometimes that's all it takes. And it's relevant because whatever communication that was not coming in because someone didn't know what to say or how to say it, it's going to have to come out, baby. The repair has to happen, or else there can be no growth and there can be no healing. So thank you for that. Spooky likes croissants. I love croissants, genuinely. But I'm so glad that that happened because that's real shit. I'm not perfect. Well, I am perfect. If you look up the etymology of the word, you are perfect too. What I mean is, I am not without flaw. I am not without misunderstanding. I am not without assumption. I am not without emotion. I'm not without, sometimes, being wrong. But what I did do, and I'm gonna put some dip on my chip real quick. What I did do was respond instead of react. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Confirmation honk if you heard that. Right on time. Thank you, Spirit. What I did do was respond and not react. LOL. Right. LMAO. It's okay, girl. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for liking the live. I'm proud of me. Are y'all proud of y'all? Because I'm proud of me. And I'm not even saying that once upon a time I would have necessarily reacted, but I would have carried it for a little bit. I would have been like, the fuck? Like, what you mean? Like, if it's not making sense, it's not making, and sometimes we do that because those inner bits of ourselves that I was talking about earlier, they seek clarity. They seek safety. They seek understanding. They seek. Prime example. Let me give you a personal example. I remember around my early high school years, it really started to affect me when I noticed that my parents would withdraw from me. if they were having a hard day at work or something and they came home and went right to their room, it really started to affect me at that age. Like, damn, what the fuck did I do to you? God damn, you can't say hi. You can't. Oh, that's wild. This is what happens when you get a fresh haircut. Y'all don't mind your business. Anyways, it really started to affect me where it was like, God damn, I didn't do anything to you. You know, what's the problem? And obviously, what I couldn't comprehend at that age was that it was a them problem, not a me problem. And I know that a lot of the times we kind of just get caught up in each other's storms. And I don't want to be a storm to anyone unless spirit assigns me to be one. But when it came to those times with them, it was a matter of a lack of clarity, is what I'm trying to say. Those inner bits of yourself, the parts of your inner child that felt abandoned or ignored or unseen, misunderstood, those pieces still exist in you until you gather them up and you make something beautiful out of them. And you love on them and you say, hey, I see you, but I have a place for you, I promise. You're not broken. You're not meaningless. You're not unnecessary. And I've said it so many times recently in our messages collective community, but the audacity of me or any of us to think that anything is unnecessary. The audacity of us to think that any part of ourselves does not fucking matter or shouldn't exist. Or that anything we've experienced or encountered was somehow a mistake. Pain exists. Y'all want to talk about pain? We can. Y'all want to talk about trauma? We can. I've talked about my own on here before. But what I would rather lend my energy to is the fact that I can be here and be the me that exists right here, that I've been able to raise myself up into the person that I am, the being that I am, just pure energy, not mommy, not wife or ex-wife, not friend or ex-friend, not daughter, not oracle, not teacher, not none of that shit. Just who I am in my own purity, in my own energy. I am so fucking grateful. And I genuinely hope that all of you are having a similar experience because that's freedom. That's freedom. To be in tune with your energy outside of the roles you play. Because as much as I love being a mother and as much as I have poured into it and sacrificed for it and just all of that, I am me outside of that too. And outside of the little girl who felt the way she felt, outside of the teenager who felt the way she felt, outside of the young woman and the young adult and the student and the employee and all the roles I've played, I was still me because I was born with the qualities that I embody. So I genuinely hope that all of you resonate with that because that's big. And nobody can take that shit from me. I don't have to get on here and be afraid. Oh my God, no, I'm sharing my purity. I'm sharing my gifts. Oh my God, no. They're going to take it from me. My head is not covered. Oh God, they can look into my eyes. I don't give a fuck. You can't hurt me. Nobody can hurt me unless I allow it. That's power. I don't need to take no pills because I'm not in no pain. And that can be a decision. What just popped into my eye was Kill Bill when she was punching the fuck out of that wall. And the master was just like, oh, baby, you're not getting it because you're still worried about the pain and the blood and the scraped skin. Your mind is still in the wrong place. Your mind is supposed to be driving your fists through that surface. Your mind is supposed to be saying, I don't feel the pain. I feel the result. I know that I can do this. This is going to happen. Not, ouch. 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 I can do pain. We can all do pain. But I think it's time for us to do triumph for real. I think it's time for us to do victory. I think it's time for us to do unapologetic and radical acceptance of self and of others. I saw this clip of DMX. That's my nigga. Rest in power. I hope that wherever his energy is traveling is beautiful and it's full of orchids. But he said, why operate in mistrust? Just trust people to be people. You know your mom got you fucked up all the time. Trust her to have you fucked up all the time. Oh, thank you. I just saw the crown. Berlin Beauty. Hey, love. How are you today, beautiful? Thank you so much for all the gifts. There's my bestie, y'all. That's my girl, y'all. Don't get it fucked up over Berlin Beauty. Don't let the necessary occur. Okay? Hello, I have a question. What's your question, just me? And I'll decide if I'm going to answer it. But best believe when it comes to pain, I think we all get the gist, right? Scarcity, pain, struggle, betrayal, lies, cheating, we get the fucking point, basically. We're good on that. So let's keep it moving with that being said. Thank you so much for the gifts, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you for liking the live. Pain and purpose are one and the same. Exactly. Joy and pain are like sunshine and those of you who have been here before, I don't play about Frankie Beverly and Maze. Oh my God. Yes, absolutely. Pain and purpose are one and the same. Because if you don't see how much pain you can endure, you don't see how much victory you can endure either. You don't know your capacity. See, pain can be transmuted into prosperity at any time you decide. Because all you're being shown is that you have the capacity to feel. All you need to do is change up what you want to feel, baby. I don't want to feel betrayed. Period. Hi, C West 5. How are you today, love? Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. All I have to do is decide what I want to feel. And I don't want to feel that shit anymore. So let me just go ahead and transmute it. I don't want to do pain and struggle and, oh God, I can't trust anyone. I have no support. I have no friends. None of that. We don't have to choose that anymore. Curtain in the reverse. Curtain is closed on that reality. The curtain is closed on that world. The curtain is closed on that bullshit. Period. It's over. The veil has been lifted, and the veil was always thin. You were born with it. So it was never a matter of you seeing it or realizing it. It was a matter of you remembering it. You have to remember who you are, who God, the universe, the ancestors, your mama, whoever you praise for your existence. You have to remember the whole fucking point. And the point is for you to be here and be you. You don't have to be nobody but you. I don't have to be anybody but me. I don't owe anyone anything outside of who I am and what's inside of me. And it just so happens that spirit, God, the creator, the most high, the point of it all, my ancestors, my mama, they made me to be artistic and creative and articulate and no nonsense and assertive and open and forgiving and grateful. They made me with an attitude. They made me with a smart mouth. They made me very cerebral and intellectual. They made me okay to be alone. And everything that I am is a divine happening, just like everything y'all are is a divine happening. All the above. Thank you, love. And it's a mirror. It's a mirror. And I'm so grateful to look into the beautiful mirror that is y'all. I had to get a little mushy for a second. Y'all know. Y'all know. It gets hard when the people you love deeply are involved. It does. It does. Because these attachments we have will always tug. They will always tug. And what I've realized is the more that they tug, the more that there is tension if I pull back. If I engage, if someone's tugging on my energy and I'm like, no, gimme, no. Now there's tension. But if someone's tugging on me and I mind my business and remember that I have some scissors in my pocket, you're not going to keep yanking on me and pulling me back to where I delivered myself from. Whew. Whew. I don't care who you are. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. There are people in our lives that are forever attached to us, period. our children, our parents, our family members, but you can be damn sure that you can take some healthy distance so that you can be a healthy version of yourself. And I'm going to be real with y'all. Again, I don't care who it is. There are levels and different devils, best believe. But prime example, my child, my 4-year-old, sometimes a child just wants to be mad. Just like some of us just want to be mad. Sometimes we just want to feel our feelings. And my son knows he can feel every fucking feeling he wants to feel. But I can't meet him there all the time because then there will be nobody who can pull him out. If I meet you in your dysfunction, and the only reason why I say dysfunction is because it's dysfunctional for me to think a 4-year-old should be able to meet me where I am. The dysfunction would be in me. If I'm stressed and frustrated, that's the dysfunction. So the dysfunction at play means I can't do what you're doing. That would be dysfunctional. What I can do is hold space for you. I let you know, baby, you can feel all your feelings. You let me know if you want to talk about it. You let me know if you want to hug. I'll be over here keeping my peace, though. I'm not saying I leave my baby crying, no wild shit like that. No, he could be sitting right here, and he will still understand that mommy can't meet you where you at, baby, because then I can't pull you out. People want you to pull them out. They're not your children. I don't treat anyone like my child other than my child because y'all are grown ass people. And I'm a grown ass person. So I don't require anyone in my life to come pull me out of my darkness. I got this. I feel like Whitney, you better lay low. I got this. But when it comes to people pulling you out of your element and out of your vibration, nobody should be able to do that, not even your child. It's like, baby, I'm vibing high. I'm over here listening to my song in my headphones. I hear you. You're upset. I heard you out. But you got to come meet me where I'm at so that we can continue, because where you are will leave us stuck. Confirmation. And I'm not getting stuck for nobody. If I get stuck, I can't move and I can't bring my baby with me. If I get stuck, I can't take care of me or him or us or none of that shit. So, yeah, it gets heavy when people we love are involved, for sure. But I'm hearing it ain't nothing to cut the shit. Shit. It's levels to this. Absolutely. One of us has to be sane. Exactly. Thank you. See, I know who my friends are. I told y'all before, when I got these big juicy lips all glossed up and that white stuff happens after a while of me drinking stuff and talking, and some of y'all don't be telling me, yeah. Thank you, baby. Y'all don't be trying to tell me nothing. And again, you should be able to take care of yourself. It's been plenty of times where I noticed it and I was like, oh, I got me. I don't need y'all to tell me. But how beautiful is the addition of people around you that will help you take care of you. Because I was just into the message. It wasn't that I don't take care of me. It was just I was busy talking. And here's somebody that has love for me who can say, visibility restricted. Again, anyways, distractions. How beautiful is it to have, the way I look at it, as the people in my life are the sprinkles, period. I'm going to tell you, friend. Thank you, love. They're the fudge, they're the toppings. They're the additional, the overflow. Other than that, I should have everything I need to enjoy some ice cream, period. I am not a codependent person. And anytime I have kind of leaned into being codependent, it was on me to deliver myself from those situations. Period. It's not on anybody else. Because people want to connect. They want you codependent because you'll always be involved. You'll never leave. Familiarity masked as forgiveness. Right. Exactly. That was put so eloquently, Ricky. Thank you. Familiarity masked as forgiveness. And one thing I've learned about my own forgiveness is that some people don't fucking deserve it. And that's okay. So when it comes to clearing my heart out, when it has to do with those people who don't deserve it, I can just give it to myself. Fuck forgiveness for you. I forgive myself for putting up with your shit. The forgiveness you seek is from yourself and your God. I got me over here. Sprinkle, for real. So I get familiarity. I do, because I have people that are so very dear to my heart and it's not going anywhere. And that's what makes it so frustrating. That's what will bring the tears. That's what will bring the turmoil. Like, oh my God, like, but I love them. But I love them. But I love them. You hear that? But if it's not a because or an and, I don't want to deal with it. Because listen, all that forgive 70 times 7 and love covers a multitude of sins, and that's God's love. That's how that resonates for me. That's my own self-love. My self-love can cover the debt of your sins that you did to me, the ways in which you treated me wrong. I got a confirmation puzzle piece right here at the perfect time, because that's how you complete your own puzzle. I'm not looking for nobody else to complete my puzzle. My love covers your sin. It doesn't excuse it. It covers it so that I'm not impacted by it. Confirmation. And people will seek your forgiveness thinking that that will maintain the connection, thinking that that will maintain the tie or the codependency or whatever you have going on. And once you show them that it's not my forgiveness that you're really seeking, I think you need to talk to the man in the mirror. I think you need to talk to your God. I think you need to talk to your guides about that, because I don't have anything for you. Everything about me right now, after you wrong me, after the transgression, everything after that is about how I love myself, how I take my power back, how I decide that we won't be going through this shit anymore. So, with that being said, the last card I pulled was my tablet card. And I think angel number 1221, 1221 stuck out to me the most, but also 321, because it's kind of like where you think you're regressing, you're just needing to review. That's what Mercury retrograde is for. You'll think you're going through similar things that you've mastered or conquered, when really Mercury is here to tell you, no, you just got a little bit of work to do. You just need to tweak it a little bit. This says pause, tune in, watch, distraction, stimulation, education, and convenience. I saw a beautiful video on TikTok. I don't know if I reposted it or not, but he was saying that basically he chose the wrong woman because he allowed convenience to override connection. And baby, when I tell you the amount of apologies I've gotten from people who have allowed convenience to override connection when it comes to me is crazy. I'm a lot. I'm a lot. It is what it is. But I'm not compromising being a lot. You're just not packing as much in that wallet as you thought you were, because you got physical money, but you don't have the energetic bandwidth to take care of me, to be in connection with my energy. And I don't have to compensate you for that. You don't have enough. I'm not too much. You don't have enough. And that doesn't mean that you are not enough. You're probably more than enough for someone else. But for me, it's not. It's not aligning, and that's okay. One or two more from this deck. Thank you, Spirit, of all that is spiritual and divine. Continue to speak to us clearly. I love how TikTok restricted my visibility, and I ain't say not one word to y'all about going off of TikTok to do anything. In that moment, I didn't even say go to my YouTube. I didn't say where my payment links are. I didn't say none of that. And that's just how you know they be fucking hating when I start really spitting that real. And that's okay. That is okay. That is okay. Let me test them today. Let me appeal and see what happens. Because normally I just be like, fuck you, TikTok, and I keep pushing. Or I'll just get off and get back on. All right, so we have T-shirt and we have sun. T-shirt says, hand me down. What did I say? You were born with it. Ain't no hand-me-downs to who you are and what you are. You don't need to wear nobody else's shirt. It says borrow. I said you don't have to borrow it either. Favorite lucky casual expression. And the sun card is light. What I'm talking about. Your light, your glow, your creativity. Shit, how you sweat. How you go after what you want. All of that. Hey Cody, what you what you laughing at? What did I say? Thank you for following. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Those are the types that attempt to humble you early. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. They'll put you in competition with other people and try to triangulate the situation and make you feel like you're not enough, make you feel like you should fight for them, make you feel like you should go to war over them. Meanwhile, they haven't benefited you in any way that benefits your highest good or your highest self. They might have benefited your ego. They might have benefited the past version of you, but as far as where you're going, they don't have much to offer. So they have to tug on you emotionally. They have to keep the relationships, they got to do something. That was just my lip gloss, y'all. Don't worry about it. They got to do something. It gets the people going. Let's talk about our inner child. Let's talk about our inner child. 111 and 22. 44, 22. Y'all know that song by Sampa? Yeah, the sun didn't come back out. It says, talk to me. What's wrong? Speak up for yourself. So that communication that hadn't come in, when it does come in, speak up for yourself if you feel it necessary. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this. I got a hair on my lip. Anyways, unicorns are real, believe. So some of you could be pessimistic when it comes to communicating with someone or the outcome of a situation, and you might be being called to optimism. Yeah, I'm hearing it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. And we did have things aren't as they appear come out in the other deck. So note that. Here's my Ace of Cups, a cup of sugar. Like when your neighbor had to borrow a cup of sugar. Again, it's nothing to be borrowed. This says invite stubborn boy to co-host now. So something about being stubborn. I think the communication that wasn't coming in was because someone's ego was convincing them that in order to be safe, they needed to be stubborn. A lot of the times, the ways that we show up and the ways that we don't are just methods in which we try to keep ourselves safe. That's what the inner child does. That's what the inner ego does. None of those pieces, again, of yourself should be done away with or thrown away. They just need to be loved on and integrated. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, speak to our collective community clearly. Let's do a few more messages. And then I might get off and get back on just so we can do free cards. And then I'm going to head out. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine. Childhood best friends. It says history and bonding, exactly what we've been talking about. The bottom says you want a snack, you're hangry, have a Snickers. There might be someone that you've known for a long time, maybe since childhood, or an old friend that you haven't been in communication with that comes in trying to somehow maintain your bond. But I just heard the word siphon. And here's playing doctor or playing house, and it says awareness. So if someone comes back around and your intuition says that they're just there to siphon your energy, there to get an emotional reaction out of you, you're hangry, you need a Snickers. Keep it moving. Exactly. If this fun doesn't end, more fun can't begin. Time's up. I don't know who's going to come back trying to, definitely done with leaving things unsaid, for sure. For sure. Time's up. School lunch on the bottom. What's on the menu? It's giving, yeah, that's over. Anyways, what's on the menu over here? What do you all have to offer? I love that. Train gone, next one coming. Somebody gonna try to pop up and try to make things right, but they may not have really changed. Be seen and not heard. If you've dealt with this person in the past and you've always given them the reaction, given them the words and the back and forth, this might be your time to just be seen and not heard. They'll see the growth and the change in you. But if you're not hearing it or seeing it from them, then, well, I'm saying the word grace. Yeah. Do you know your ABCs? Back to the basics. Someone is wanting your grace. I'm hearing, but do they deserve it? You can want grace all damn day. What are you doing with it? You can't keep doing the same shit, repeating the same patterns, and you want grace, you want grace, you want grace, and you're going to keep doing the same thing. The grace is being wasted. You're not doing anything with the grace. Before the street lights come on. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time. It's like if there were any time to really show up and show out as your best self, or, to make an apology mean something, now would be the time. Because we have Game Boy Advance upgrades on the bottom. We're not doing the same shit anymore, collective community. We're not spinning no blocks. We're not repeating the same mistakes because we've actually applied the lesson at this point. And then we have family visits, clean your room. It's time to clean house. We don't have no space for no bullshit. Want to sign my cast? Community. Where people have not shown up for us, they're getting replaced. Upgrades. Okay? Real cut and dry with that one. We getting back to the basics. Meaning the basics of knowing that we are deserving of authenticity because we're acting in authenticity. We're deserving of love because we're giving love, not because we want it. Everybody wants things they want that they didn't work for. If this is resonating for you, you've done the work. The way I operate in my life, I'll be damned if I have somebody come up here and act like they're not putting in the energy and the work and I'm supposed to swoon. That's friends, lovers, anybody, family. You're not doing none of your work, but you expect me to, come here and give me a kiss. It's given, I don't want to. I don't want to. There's a little something under your pillow. Tooth fairy. Some of y'all have been sleeping on something, meaning that you've been mulling something over. You've been contemplating something. You felt like you wanted to give something some time, some space. You didn't want to react. You didn't want to act in anger or emotion or whatever the case may be. Missed the school bus. Somebody missed the lesson. That's why we have, do you know your ABCs? Back to the basics. Someone is not getting the basics of human decency, empathy, accountability, self-responsibility, and that's why they're stuck looking for you to pull them out. One or two more from this deck, Spirit. Yeah, nightlight, just in case. A lot of y'all have people keeping you around just in case, or, they want to try to make things better or make things right with you just in case, but they don't actually want to commit or devote themselves to being good to you. CDs, VHS, and tapes. They love the nostalgia of you. They love that you're dependable. They love that they can depend on you. They love that you're not going nowhere. They love that you're a collectible. They love that you're like fine china. You can't be replaced. I bet. And look what I cut the deck to. Go get a switch or a belt. They playing collective community. A lot of the times, I'll be like, oh, take it as it resonates. Maybe they mean it. Maybe they don't. Sometimes I'm just like, no, cut and dry. Someone wants to keep you around because they know you're dependable, but they don't want to commit or devote any energy to upholding their end of the relationship. And if that's the case, there is no relationship. Period. One more. People will call you their friend. They'll call you their lover. They'll call you their all these titles and don't back it up with action or function. What do you want to be when you grow up? You can be anything. My guys are trying to be funny for the person that says, because it's like, oh, so you still not getting it. What would you like to be when you finally grow up? My guys are funny. They're like, oh, you haven't grown. Who do you want to be when you finally do? We have PlayStation 1 and 2 controller on the bottom with Let's Play. Okay, cool. Let's play. But scarcity and abundance is sticking out of the deck. Is this play going to lead you to scarcity where they're draining your energy and still doing the same shit? Or is this play going to lead you to abundance, like putting your feet in some grass or talking to a tree or taking a bath or watching a funny movie that you love? Sometimes solitude is the abundance. Sometimes being alone is the abundance, because people will take and take and take from you and leave you in scarcity and then be looking at you like, what? You gave it to me. Confirmation sound. Why you mad? Why you upset? You gave it to me. Babysitter card. I just cut the deck too. Reinforcements. People want you as a reinforcement, not as a foundation. And those are not the people that you need to have around. If people aren't there when you're building the foundation, or they're willing to help with that, or whatever the case may be, you don't get to come around after everything is done and built and think that if you're not also doing what I'm doing, that we have anything to talk about. Period. How's that? Oh, they could have put in the work as well, but exactly. Our time, exactly. Time is up. Period. Period. And I love it. I love a good boundary. I love a good limit. I'm always good for a good boundary or a good limit. Y'all might not think so, because I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna give this 31 minutes, and then I get wrapped in another message. I'll go overtime for spirit any day. When it comes to human beings, nah, I got to go. My phone be on D&D at 10:30 sharp, and it don't come off until 8:30. I'm not playing with my boundaries. But when it comes to spirit, spirit wants me to get my ass out of bed and do a message. I'll get my ass out of bed and do a message. Because spirit don't play about me, and I don't play about spirit. Spirit provides. Spirit supports. Spirit encourages all the time. You know? All right, TikTok, I'm going to hop off and hop right back on so that we can do free cards if anyone wants to. And I'll give that maybe like 30 minutes, and then we're going to skedaddle. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking the live. I'm going to come right back. Let me just hop off real quick because they didn't decide about this restriction and I don't have to wait on them. The fuck? I don't got to wait on TikTok. Got to wait for y'all. I don't got to wait for y'all. Does TikTok erase my live highlights from the last time? If I just curious. Just curious. Let me see. Appeal not approved. They get on my nerves with that. But it's cool because we're just going to keep it pushing. Where are my... I gotta look at my screen like this. It's cool. Whatever happens is meant to be. I'm not going to worry about if it gets erased or not. Let's see. Stop. TikTok and its limitations, bruh. So Agitating. So agitating. All right, let's see. Confirm, blah, 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 blah. All right. You're still here, the seventh son. I still love everybody though, but I'm with you about those boundaries. Yeah, it's always love. Like the love don't go nowhere for real. It's just boundaries. That's all. Honestly, I've accepted that with me, the love probably will never go anywhere because the love was always me and I'm not going anywhere. The love was always spirit and spirit isn't going anywhere. So the love I gave to anyone is, is what it was, but it's not necessarily their love to keep. It's my love to keep, if that makes sense. You know. Hey y'all, comment your favorite emoji if you would like a free card. Let's get into it. Love you too. Comment your favorite emoji if you would like a free card. Let's get into it, and then I'm out of here. I love you too, Ricky. It's mutual. And I don't just say it for nothing and never apologize for winning. You absolutely right. I won't. I won't. Comment your favorite emoji, y'all, if you would like a free card. Let's get into it. We got one. Oh, I love that one too. The seventh son. I know it's the seventh son, but I like that one. Okay, you're first. Spirit said career and life for you. And my chest just started hurting a bit. Are you having some chest pain? Maybe acid reflux or something like that? Or one of y'all. But it was when I was talking to you. So I'm feeling it. Do not lay down after you eat. Cut out some of that acidic fruit. Um, Honestly, as the seasons change, we need to be doing a bit less like fruit juice and, all that stuff anyway. Get you some soup, get you some broth, get you some tea. Where is my Oracle deck at? Ta-da! Hey, love, you back. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Hey, that's my emoji. That's my act out emoji. All right, let's do the seventh sun, and then we got the beautiful Berlin Beauty next. I'm here and do it, do it, do it. I'm not playing with you. Do it, do it. It doesn't feel like it's 4:22 p.m. All right, the seventh sun. Yeah, that's who I am. Okay, off the bat, bruh, I don't know what you thought wasn't coming together, but it's about to surprise you. The way them cards just fell into my lap, it seems like blessings. Keep, oh my gosh, keep falling in my lap. You have some powerful energy going on there. Yeah, that's who I am. Oh, you know who you are. That's what that was. I am the seventh son of 7 boys born on the 7th month and 27th day. Did y'all hear what he said? What they said? I apologize. Well, you said son. Listen, y'all know I'm never trying to offend anybody. If you want to advocate for yourself with your pronouns and how you refer to yourself, you just let me know and I will respect it. But I say what I say. That's what I'm gonna stick with. Let's see what your free card is. Golly. Well, damn right. But the energy came through potent. I love it. I love it. Let's see what you got going on. What you got going on, seventh son? That's a lot of boys. Shout out to your mama. Sending her love for sure. I have 1, 7. I love it. I just heard, you work hard for the money. Dun, 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 dun. My back started hurting so hard for the money. Those 7s probably show up in your world as guidance all the time. Right, because that's some potent energy. My back started hurting now, so You working hard? Let's see. Free card. That's a that's a lot. Free card for the seventh son. I can't make it up. What did I say when them cards fell? You got money matters. Can you see that? It says money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. I can't make it up. The way those cards fell was completely unexpected. So that happened for a divine reason. Like I said, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what you've been waiting on or what you thought might not come through, but prepare for the unexpected. And we have education on the bottom. Are you a teacher? Something about a book or writing, but damn. Work hard for the money. I'm not trying to be funny. My back just started hurting out of nowhere. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for liking the live. Genuinely. Thank you. Thank you. All right, the seventh son. Money matters. So this is about your money. Let me cut the deck for you real quick. Reward. So safe to say that, you're getting some sort of windfall. Keep going, keep growing. I love that for you. I hope that resonated. Genuinely, and I hope that helped you. All right. Berlin Beauty, my love. Let's get your free card. To the animal spirits for you. Ooh. Hold up, though. Hold on. I'm rolling over one of my cards. Which one is it? Because two of them fell out when I said that to you. You know better. Bend over. Berlin Beauty. It says no shame, no hiding. Respect, comfort, freedom, acceptance, safety. Bruh, the way you see how fucked up my card is now? Every time I pull this card, I'm going to think of you because why did I have to roll over this card? I just heard put through the mattress. They got a lot to say, OMG, why did I just want some Hennessy? I'm not playing with you. Oh my gosh. All right. Who? Let's see. It did resonate? Okay, I'm glad, love. For Berlin Beauty, they telling on me. No, for real. Because what was that about? Oh gosh. It's the fact that every time I'm in communication and connection with you, I be in tears laughing. Even if I'm like feeling overwhelmed with love, like it just turns into laughter. What you got going on, Berlin Beauty? Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine. Free card for Berlin Beauty. Oh, the sun. I mean, not the sun, the sky looks so beautiful. It's like all kind of gray and blue, and then there's this pocket of light. You're a pocket of light, love. That was a confirmation signal for real. Golly, spirit. Okay. So you got the lamb card, and I looked at the bottom, which is the bat. The bat speaks to like letting go, releasing, kind of doing the last bit of cleanup you need to do before a new phase. And I heard put away childish things. I don't feel that that's for you because the way I heard it was like that Bible verse. Isn't that about men? Isn't that about like husbands? Putting away childish things. Hold on. That's why I got this camera so I can have my phone free to look things up when I need to. Hold on. Hold on. Because I know, yeah, 1 Corinthians 13:11. What is it? When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Do y'all hear that? I don't think it's gunshots. I really don't think it's gunshots, but it's something popping off like that. Shots fired? Is Spirit talking about your man? Oh, hold on. And I just heard a dime a dozen. And now I'm hearing Monica's "You're everything to me." Yeah. I know one thing. If this is your man, he better act like he know. He better act like he know, because my guys are. He better act like he know is all I'm saying. And now I'm hearing that song again, as a penny with a hole in it. Damn sure ain't no penny with a hole in it, baby. Let me tell you. Hey, Miss Gavin, how are you, love? Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Yeah, hold on. Let me cut the deck for you. What's this? My Berlin beauty. Because you a butterfly. And you will fly away and continue to be a butterfly if need be, is what I'm getting. You are not no sacrificial lamb. You are not no sacrificial lamb, is what I'm getting. Something about the number 8. Are you a life path 8? Or maybe this person is? Because I know it's another person. And ain't, period. Yeah. The back card. The back card speaks to releasing and letting go. This past full moon could have, I'm hearing, triggered something or activated something where it's just like, what we not going to do is, I don't know. Your life path. Well, that's interesting. You should find out and let me know. If you go, just Google life path number calculator and it'll do it for you. But you have to do the math. If you don't use the calculator, you have to add up your birth date with your month, the day, and the year and reduce it. So like, say if you were a life path like 14, you would be a 5, because 1 plus 4 equals 5. If you're a life path 11, 22, or 33, you don't reduce it. You could. So like if you're an 11, you're a 2. If you're a 22, you're a 4. If you're a 33, you're a 6, like that. But yeah, Google that, love, because that's significant. Something about the number 8, and I heard life path. Oh, the 7, the sun is a life path 8. Makes sense. Your energy came through real strong. But yeah, confirmation. I'm glad you got confirmation, baby. That came out so strong. Penny with a hole in it, my ass. My ass. We ain't even gonna play around with it. Know your worth, baby, and I know you do. So we're not talking to you. Spirit is talking to whoever's around you that act like they don't know. Thank you. Of course. You're welcome. Any other free cards? Comment your favorite emoji and I will pull you a free card. Did I miss anyone? Let me make sure. I know I need to. What was that confirmation honk for, Spirit? Thank you all so much for the gifts and the love and the likes. I appreciate you. Hit him in the head, Spirit. What do people in the comments be saying? His FYP, not mine. It's 4:33 where I am. Maybe number 4:33 is significant. Maybe look that up, love. But yeah, you better know. You better know the worth. We're not even going to play around with it. I'm doing well, Mary. How are you? Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live. If you would like a free card, just comment your favorite emoji. You're an 8 too, Ricky? That makes sense. What's with all the life path 8 energy? What's going on? I like that. Hey, Tyler. All right, let's do Tyler. Spirit says, get a message from the universe for you, Tyler. Thank you for being here. I buy a chocolate person? What's that mean? What's that mean? I'm going to wait for clarity from you, Tyler. What does I buy a chocolate person mean? Before I respond, what does I buy a chocolate person mean? I have you as a slave. Bitch! Y'all done lost y'all motherfucking minds today. Y'all done lost your motherfucking minds today. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way. Absolutely not. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no goddamn way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Block. The fuck? No, the fuck he did not. Anyways, moving on. See, I thought that's what he was saying. But because of earlier, I was like, let me wait for clarity, because bitch, I know you're not saying you're buying me as chocolate. Slave. Ancestors, go get that ass. For real. I give permission. Sometimes my ancestors be like, let me chill out, let me wait. No, go get his ass. You don't know what type of shooters I got in my fucking militia, bitch. Anyways, free card. Okay. I see you. What's your name? I don't see a name. I need a name. What do you most like to be called? That's wild. That's wild. Trying to bait a reaction out of me. Ancestors about to get that ass. Get that ass. Get that ass. Hey girl, you are such a vibe. You should totally buy a vibrator. I'd give. Oh, a vibrator? Y'all are not funny. What is. Hold on. Let me. Aubrielle. That's a beautiful name. Let me just clear the energy real quick, because I did get off live and get back on. So I need to set the intention again for no bullshit. No spam. Y'all heard them honks? Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing the bullshit. So we're going to clear the energy and start over. Y'all got me and my guides fucked up. so that I don't have to stick my ancestors on anybody else. Let's just go ahead and clear the energy. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Like shit. You're welcome. Hey, Blue Fever. What's up? Free card for Aubrielle. That's a beautiful name. Free card for Aubrielle. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. What does Aubrielle need to know at this time? 12/15/97. Oh, wow. I'm older than you. I don't know why that's satisfying to me for some reason. Just know that some people are lost souls for sure. That's so disrespectful. These people need to come correct. All I got to say is I don't even have good luck to say. They just about to be dealt with. And I don't know how, and I don't care how. I just know it's about to get done. Out of pocket. Free card for Aubrielle. What does Aubrielle need to know? Spirit of. May the truth be a sweet whisper. What does Aubrielle need to know? Please continue to like the live. Thank you, Believer. Keep double tapping that screen. It's free. And you can tap as I talk. Get them likes up, please, and thank you. And I do appreciate the gifts. Thank you all. So you got 3 cards. Aubrielle, would you like to tip or gift for all of the cards, or do you just want the one free one? Let me know. Let me know what you would like to do. I have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. I'm hearing Mr. Telephone Man. This damn piece here. There's something wrong with my line. When I dial my baby's number. It's wash day, so again, mind y'all business. I get a click every time. Aubrielle, do you want all of your cards or just the one? Okay. Which one, Spirit? Love is never in vain, Aubrielle. It says, when you finally see what this whole time space thing is all about, You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so, 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 so happy you loved as much as you did. There's your free card, love. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. Love in spite of it all was on top of my deck. So there's a situation where you felt like it wasn't worth it to love. It's always worth it to love is what Spirit is telling you. I'm doing $8 questions and $22 readings, 1111. I am Shay, if you would like to do that. Thank you for coming through, Aubrielle. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for being here. I am doing free cards if you comment your favorite emoji, 1111. I am Shay, and that might give you clarity on your question. Can't say for certain, but I don't do free questions. All right, Angela, I got you, love. Good to see you again. All right. What deck are we using for Angela? Mine? What time we got? Okay. Of course. You're welcome. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, speak clearly to Angela, please and thank you. My nose itching. I don't know what all the noise is for all of a sudden. Free card for Angela. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine. Speak the truth to Angela. May the truth be a sweet whisper. We have plane. It says rushing, flight, getaway, trip, airplane mode. Angel numbers 789 and 543 might be significant for you at this time. And I just heard take the leap. So if you've been considering going on a trip or something, I think you should go. I feel you should go. We have my tote card on the top that literally says baggage. So to me, it's a confirmation when I'm reading for others, but otherwise, when my nose itches, I know that it's an inner confirmation, but sometimes to me, if I'm reading for others, it just tells me that something's going to be real cut and dry, and it's confirming to me ahead of time what the message is. So absolutely, if you've been considering going on a trip, even if it's not by plane, if you've been considering going on a trip, it might be time to take it. Yeah, confirmation, just some sort of getaway, even if it's just a shopping trip or something, you need some sort of getaway. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates for you. Thank you for coming back. I love that you're here with me. Thank you for liking the live. Girl, last time it was vacation. I was wondering, was that you that I got that energy for before? Did you take the vacation? They aren't playing with me. Exactly. Exactly. They said take the damn trip. Take the trip. It don't have to be anything extravagant. And I just heard a weekend trip out of state. I just heard that verbatim. If you have the means and it's not taking away from any necessities, or trust that whatever you spend is going to come back times 10, but definitely take the trip. Girl, I'm trying to figure out where the money coming from. Confirmation. Clearly, Spirit says don't worry about it. I think you need to decide that you're going. You could do a road trip, exactly. And honestly, even if the money isn't there yet, once you start planning, believe that the money will come. Decide where you want to go, decide how you want to do it. You're already thinking. Exactly. You could do a road trip. Think about where you might want to go, maybe somewhere you've never been before, and then trust that it will be funded and that you will be safe and taken care of on your journey. I love that for you. Is that another emoji for another card, the Seventh Sun? I only do one per person when I'm doing them for free, but I can do a reading for you or do a question for you. The questions are $8 and the readings are $22. Looking good on wash day. Thank you, Ricky. Audio is going out, but it might be me. Maybe, but I don't know. This camera's new, so it could possibly be my camera. Sometimes just planning it will bring the resources. Exactly. Love that for you, Angela. Did I have anybody else? Were there any other free cards? I guess thank you for helping me to be more specific. The Seventh Sun, it's one free card per person per live. Like it's a few of you that love to come back for another free card next time I'm live, and I don't mind that at all. But in the same live, the same, stream, it's one card. You're welcome, Angela. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you all for being here. Continue to double tap just like this. There's no limit to how many times you can like the live. Just you can tap while I talk. May I have one, please? Of course. What's your favorite emoji? Comment your favorite emoji so I can pull your free card. I feel like Spirit has me do it this way because it has to do with your message. Okay, okay. Whoa. Chat started moving a little fast, didn't it? All right, hold up. All right, we got. Oh, okay, Nails. Okay, Leah. Hey, Drea. Thank you for being here. Y'all, please make sure you like the live, okay? Rissy. What's your favorite emoji, Rissy? You sure can. Hi, Crystal. How are you today, love? Thank you for the gift. Comment your favorite emoji if you would like a free card. We're going to get started with Leah. Thank you all so much for being here. Please continue to like the live, share it. Y'all know I speak truth on here. We don't even got to debate and wonder and contemplate about it no more. Y'all, if you've been here, you already know. So let's go ahead and get it out there. That's an emoji, Crystal. Got you. And when I do these free cards, tips are always genuinely appreciated. I have my Venmo and my PayPal and my bio, and then I also have Cash App. So gifts and tips are always appreciated. I was like, what does that sound? We're about to have some background noise, y'all, just so you know. I'm back. You know who called me? Spirit's getting him in line. Clearly. That's wild, especially because you didn't call him. He called you. Spirit be moving. I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't play. Right? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit gonna get it together every time. I don't really have to. We don't have to worry about too much. That's something in my head. No, we don't gotta worry about too much. Okay, Leah's first. What are we doing for Leah? We're gonna do my deck. I'm not even sure what emoji I like. I guess I'm not sure. See, this is why I love the way that it's done over here because I really do feel like the emojis y'all comment are significant. Well, I already put your name down. So yeah, we're gonna do Leah. Let's get Leah's free card. Thank you all for being here. Please continue to like the live. I love how my guides and spirit is looking out for you, Berlin Beauty. Hold on, y'all. That is funny. I kind of want to know what happened. Message me if you're comfortable. Because I wonder if what was said was aligned with what the energy was. Hey. That was very timely. That was so timely. It hasn't even been, what, 30 minutes since? Thank you. Thank you. That's funny. That is funny. Big gratitude energy, Leah. And upgrades. I was laughing when he called. I said, baby, I'm busy with DD. Because he felt it. He said, wait a minute, I do appreciate you. Wait a minute, let me call you and let you know how I feel. Let me just let you know you on my mind, baby. You okay? All right, Leah. That is so funny to me. So quick with it, Spirit. Yeah, you better. Right. Okay, get it together. Don't get too comfortable in the whole he's a good man, Savannah. There's a lot of good men, Savannah. You ain't the only one. 20. And what was so funny about that scene was, I think even when I saw that when I was younger and Waiting to Exhale, it was just like, but he's not that good of a man. Like, and for her own mother to be saying that was wild. That was wild. Like, I know I was just about to say I got kind of distracted. Hey, how are you? Yeah, that was. Anyways, that was not a good. I don't know what that mother was talking about. So, anyways, okay, Leah, I did. Literally, the first cut was gratitude, and then it was upgrades. So, if you've been rooted in gratitude, that's why you're receiving upgrades. I don't think that's anything from the past, and I don't really think it's anything that you're preparing for. I think this is right now for you. So, let's see. For Leah, please. Oh, damn, damn. Barbies and brass dolls. Didn't I tell y'all emojis have to do with the messages? Barbies and brass dolls. You got my slide of 20 card. You got some gifts coming in for you, love. And don't say nothing about it. Anytime I get this card for someone, don't say nothing. Don't say nada. Don't nobody need to know about the ways you're being blessed. Okay? Because some people will wait to find out that you're not blessed. They'll be sitting around waiting to hear the tea. What's the drama? What went wrong now? What happened? No. So when the blessings come in, let them wonder and let them think that there's a struggle or a problem. Don't say nothing. But Barbies and Bratz dolls, if y'all haven't been here before, my Forever Young deck is about childhood and nostalgia. So a lot of the cards have to do with my childhood and nostalgia. And baby, let me tell you how rich I felt when I had my Bratz dolls. When my birthday or Christmas rolled around and my grandparents was like, "What you want?" And I was like, "A gift card to Toys R Us, a Cadillac for Yasmin, some new boots for Sasha." Like, it's giving. I get what I want. Because that slides you at 20 is like, if Spirit said, "Here you go," it's not about nobody else. It's like when your grandmother or your auntie slid you some money, whatever elder, they didn't want you to go run around and tell your cousins or your parents, because now everybody wants $20. That this blessing is for you. Period. Period. And if you feel aligned and guided, definitely hit up my YouTube, because I've had a lot of messages come out like that about keeping things to yourself. Like, your ticket is a one-way ticket. It says admit one. It doesn't say admit bestie, mommy, daddy. No. Whatever this blessing is, it's for you. And I'm happy for you. Genuinely. Yes, girl. Zip it. Zip it. Yes, Berlin Beauty. Keep your blessings quiet. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I love that for you. You're welcome. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for liking the live. Remember that tips are always appreciated. Slide me a 20, slide me a 5, a 10, slide me a gift. All of that is appreciated. All right. Next, we have Drea. Are you still here, Drea? I think it's Drea. Drea. Drea or Drea. Are you still here, love? I'm always going to go in order and I'm always going to get it done. I might start yapping, but I'm here. Okay, bet. And let me remind myself what your emoji was, because they're so significant that that's interesting to me. Scroll, scroll, scroll. A tulip. Okay. All right. I don't have Chime. I have Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. But I appreciate the effort and the thought, genuinely. Let's see. For Drea, I feel like we're doing romance for you. Let's do romance for you, Drea. Tulips. There's a Disney movie or something that talks about tulips. I think it was I think it was Alice in Wonderland. A song about the tulips and the something, 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 something. I don't remember how it goes, but maybe Alice in Wonderland is significant for you. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, a free card for Drea. Please and thank you. Other than that, Leah, I have Apple Pay, but I mean, yeah, I was just thinking, damn, um, how many payment methods I actually have, and I'm like, damn, there's another one that I could get. Like, damn, no, I don't have time, but thank you for making me aware of that too. Death is Alice in Wonderland is significant, beautiful. What's the message for Drea's spirit? What's Drea's free card? Definitely hit that follow button. Definitely turn your post notifications on. What's the free card for Drea? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents is what came out. And on the bottom, worth waiting for in the reverse. I feel like if you have been waiting around for a certain kind of love from your parents or your family members, it's not worth waiting for. And it doesn't mean that the love you want is insignificant. It just means that these aren't the people to give it to you. So whether it's your family, your friends, the people close to you, your coworkers, whoever it is that you're kind of looking at waiting for a certain love, it's not worth waiting for. What is worth doing right now in the moment that you can do is love yourself the way you need to be loved. And I personally resonate with waiting for a certain love from the people close to me. Sometimes you have to raise yourself in the ways in which you wish you would have been raised and love yourself in the ways that you wish other people would have loved you. I know I was talking kind of fast, but that's because the messages were coming through fast. It's like whatever ways in which you've been slowed down waiting for this, as soon as you decide that it's not worth waiting on, but it is worth having, and that you're open to having it from another source, is the moment things speed up. That was very clear, cut and dry for you. Does that resonate, Drea? Thank you, Berlin Beauty. Yes, tap share, like the live, absolutely. And it was a confirmation noise. That was another one. Thank you all for liking the live. I appreciate you. I hope that helps you, Drea. I hope that resonates. It's honestly a very powerful place to be because instead of waiting for someone to give you what you need, you go out and give it to yourself. Love that energy. That is not a weak place. That is not a desolate place. That is a very strong place to say, you know what? If you don't love me by now, you will. There's another song that says something like that. That's like, if you don't know me by now, I think it's either an R&B or a rap song. But either way, not at all. Give it to yourself, honey. Absolutely. Love on yourself today, right now, in the best way you can. All right, Rissy. Are you still here, Rissy? Free card for Rissy. What's going on, YouTube? Y'all just sitting and watching me? I'm used to it. I appreciate y'all being here. I don't appreciate only 2 likes, though. I know it's been more than 2 of y'all that has come up here. Yes, okay, Rizzy. Fuck them other people. I feel like I said that like 10 times on live on Friday. Like, fuck them. Fuck them. It's so good to laugh about it because that can be so hurtful. It could be so painful. I got tears in my eyes. Like, you can decide to laugh yourself to tears, or you can cry and feel like you're missing out. Right. It's that simple. It's like, like, you dummy. You don't want to do right by me. You is crazy. You don't want to love me the way I need to be loved. And I got all this going on. You are crazy. You done lost your mind. And if you don't lost your mind, you don't need to be around me anyway, because I don't do things the same way and expect a different result. I'm not crazy. I'm not insane. You have a wish coming true, Rissy? Let's see if you do. Yes, ma'am. Enjoying the view. Thank you, Ricky. I have such sweet, loving people that I've come across in this process, and I'm just very grateful for y'all. Why aren't they shuffling? Hold on. So, funnily enough, I just realized that my candle went out. That's significant. I didn't even notice. I wasn't even paying attention. And you know why? Because I am the flame. Thank you, Spirit. All the tools and resources we use are just that. They are tools and resources. I didn't even peep that. I didn't even feel a shift in the energy, if I'm going to be honest. Everyone thinks that because I'm so intuitive, I'm supposed to pick up on every little minuscule thing and I'm supposed to read everybody's minds. I can, but it can get exhausting. I am the flame. I'm not even going to light another one. Thank you for your help, Candle. That was one of my favorites, too. It smells so good. Mm. Mm. It smells amazing. Kind of reminds me of my grandmother. Anyways, moving on, Rissy. Right, Berlin Beauty. I ain't even peeped that. I didn't smell the smoke or nothing. I wasn't even paying attention. I wonder how long it's been out. That could be significant for you, Rissy. People will come in your life and try to act like they're the fireworks and they're the, they're the wildfire, they're the flame, they're the passion, they're the love. No, that's all you. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine. Free card for Rissy, please. Thank you. I love you. uh, Allured by Alex. Wasn't it Allured by Alexis? I remember you. Hey, love. Thank you for coming through. Free card for Rissy. I be paying attention, y'all. Free card for Rissy. What's going on? All right, Rissy, you got more than one. Would you like your full reading for a tip? Or would you just like one for the free? You let me know. Ooh. If you don't know me by now. Real shit. These people will be in your life for decades and still be acting like they don't know how to love you properly. It's like, if you go on about your business and I go about mine, after all this time, you still not loving me the way I need to be loved. I meant to have this like this, but whatever. It's already been 2 hours. You're not even noticing means it's burning brighter in you. Exactly. Oh, that's deep. The candle was just a reminder of what you have in you. Right? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit be spoiling me. I love that. I guess one for now. Okay. No worries. Which one, Spirit? It's interesting because the one that I feel will resonate with you more is not the one that Spirit wants you to pay attention to. So, if at a later date you do feel like you want to book me, please do so because Spirit has a lot to say to you. But the card that I'm going to read to you is, I guess, where you are right now. If you have a focus on relationship, then I would say you're going to need to make decisions with discernment. Because you got the relationships card. I will read it to you. It says business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. Um, Are these relationships fulfilling to you? Thank you, love. Yes, book me. Book me. I do this all myself and it's real shit over here. It's true. How do I book? So I do like general readings for $22. All you have to do is send me the $22. And then we can either do your reading privately or on live. Or you can go to my website, it's micah1.org, and you can go to book online, and I have a whole bunch of services you can choose from. But the generals are just for, when people see me on live and they want a reading, that's $22. But there are more specific readings and services on my website. And I'll put it in the chat just in case, since, again, TikTok, it has my YouTube in there, but I can't put my website. So let me put it in the chat real quick. And I think this is the actual link. I know you can't copy it, but hold on. Typo. Hold on. I spelled Micah wrong. I was typing too fast. Hold on. This is probably significant too. Well, not probably. It is. I think if y'all have been here with me, everything is a damn sign. When you pay attention. There we go. That's right. Bam. All right. So, relationships. Any relationship you have it has to do with people and things outside of you. So if that's where you're focusing your energy, that's the feedback you're gonna get. So if your priority or your focus is on your relationships, then the feedback you will get, the guidance you will get, will have to do with those relationships. I feel like there needs to be a bit more focus on, I'm hearing your voice. That's what I'm getting for you. And a lot of the times in our relationships, our voices, they go unheard for a myriad of reasons. How is that feeling to you, Rissy? Does that resonate for you? With relationships, any relationship, romantic, family, friends, when that's the focus, that's kind of like, it's like if you're putting your energy into your relationships and that's where your focus is, that's what you'll get back, if that makes sense. Let me know if that resonates. I hope that helps. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. I love you right back. Thank you. Thank you for liking the live, y'all, too. I appreciate you. Makes sense. Awesome. All right, Crystal. Crystal. What are we doing for Crystal? We're doing tarot for you, Crystal. But yes, for anyone interested, I do $8 questions and $22 general readings. And you can go surf and browse my website for a bunch of other resources. I have a podcast, I have a blog, I have a safe space service, I have dream interpretations, I have chakra consultations, awakening consultations. It's a lot on there to explore. Here they go with the visibility restriction. I'll eat that one because I am talking about my website. But let this be a message to all of you. Like, it's limiting when we commit to these platforms that we don't own. So my collective community, I would really love us all to uplift each other and what we got going on for us. Everything we do on these platforms benefits them. If it didn't, we wouldn't be able to do it. So notice how TikTok is like, yeah, y'all good. And then when I start talking about my website, now my visibility is restricted. So I just want to say that to y'all. Like, let me know if y'all have businesses. I'm always posting resources and asking if y'all have businesses. I am open to bartering. Okay. If you want a reading and you don't got the money, what are you selling? What you got? What do you do? Talk to me. You crochet? I would love some gloves or a hat. Like, let's be real with each other. Let's uplift each other and help each other. Because these platforms are helping themselves. These are gateways. I'm on here to connect with people, and then, when I meet clients, we don't be on here communicating. When I have clients, they're texting me. We're building connection and collaborating. We don't do this for TikTok and YouTube. And I don't care if they don't like it. I don't care if my visibility is restricted. I only care when they're not pushing my live so that my people can buy me. That's why I got off and got back on. But whatever. Pick your poison, exactly. Pick your tincture. Pick your tincture. Go to mica1.org and pick your tincture. Y'all better quit playing with my girl. Thank you, love. All right, so you ready? I feel giddy. Have you ever caught yourself pouring into the person and not the relationship, if that makes sense? Yes. Because I'm very detached. And people don't like it, but it's because they think that means I love them less. It just means that I love them more. That I'm not seeking to have you and hold you. I'm seeking to love and pour into you, whatever that looks like, wherever you're meant to go. If I'm there or not, I'm good as long as you're good. So absolutely, I found myself pouring into the person and not the relationship. Sometimes we're not meant to be in a relationship with someone. Sometimes we're just kind of meant to, help each other, bump into each other. Iron sharpens iron, and then we move on. Ready? Okay, love. Spirit has been active. Y'all better be good for real. Spirit been smacking that ass, speaking that ass. And I don't know if y'all have been here and you didn't catch it, but after I did Berlin Beauty's card and Spirit was getting on this dude, he called. Yeah, it's time to get your act right. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, speak to Crystal clearly. May the truth be a sweet whisper. What does Crystal need to know at this time? What's Crystal's free card? Ooh, God. I can see why I got giddy. First of all, we have 44 energy here, but you got the 4 of Wands or clubs. But this is like the energy of a stable foundation. You see the energy here? You got the path leading to the sunset. You got the beautiful stability, the balance. It's giving stable foundation. And it wasn't without hard work for sure with the death card on the bottom. This is also the 4 of Swords, which is like a very meditative mindset. It's kind of like resting into what spirit has for you. And this card in this deck is specifically the cycles of destruction and renewal. Destruction and renewal. Tearing it down, rebuilding it. Tearing it down, rebuilding it. Well, baby, Crystal, the rebuild, it's happening. Especially with Mercury retrograde and all these rewords. The rebuild, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that for you. I um I'm hearing from scratch too, Crystal. And I know it wasn't easy because my shoulders feel heavy. But just know that whatever work you put in is gonna be lasting and it's gonna be sturdy. It's not gonna be fleeting. It's not going to be like buying a lottery ticket and not winning anything. And then you just focus on how you wasted the money, or you focus on, oh, I need more scratch offs. It's not temporary and it's not fleeting. This is lasting energy because you invested the energy and you invested the change happening within yourself. Everyone thinks investments can only be monetary, you know, or, oh, I got to go to school and invest in my degree. Oh, I got to take this class, take this certification. Sometimes the investment into your dreams is just being a good person, being the best version of yourself that you can be, healing, facing your shadow, doing the hard stuff, doing the hard work. And you did it. I feel it. Thank you so much. I love that so much. You're welcome. I love that for you, Crystal. I love that energy for you. He called 3 times. Let's be clear. Spirit said, oh, you need some act right? I'm feeling really unappreciated. You're taking my love for granted, babe. I don't know how much more I can take from you. Okay. See, some of us spirit don't play about, and that's what people don't be understanding. I've been stressed, been so stressed. Let me know I'm at the end. I get that. And I'm so glad that I could deliver that message to you. You see that path? That path don't even look long. That's not even a mile. That don't even look like a mile. That looks like a walk down the street. That looks like it's right around the corner. And I love how you see the leaves on the ground. This is happening right now. It's fall. It's autumn. Sometimes it is in the imagery. I could do this all day with no cards, but the cards help you guys to see it because faith is a belief in the things unseen. And I like showing y'all the imagery and the illustrations because it helps you to see that it's not just what you felt intuitively. It's not just what I'm saying. It's you can see it. So I'm happy. I'm grateful that you could see that. This is probably the last stretch of that stress that you're talking about for sure. I love that for you. Congratulations in advance. Go ahead and celebrate in advance too. If you drink, get you some Henny like like Berlin BB. Go ahead and toast it up. I'm hearing pull it up, pull it up. Watch it all fall out. Hey, pull it up, pull it up. That's how we fall out. Hey. Thank you so much. You're welcome so much. You're welcome so much. Yeah, I just cut the deck to this. Y'all know how when people have to have like their bones reset and stuff like that, they bite down on something. Your time for grinning and bearing it and enduring and biting down on this is the Strength card right here, but it's also the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, a new creation. That's this is time to wrap all that up. Like I said earlier, you know, we get pain. We understand pain. We understand pain. It's time to do something else. Time to do something else. Congratulations is in order, girl. It is. Congratulations. Hey, hey. I feel like those TikTokers who have the little sound box things, I would definitely play the applause for you if I had one. But that's just not really my vibe. I think it's really cool. And if I had one, I would have played it, but it's not really my vibe. I don't like it to feel like I have some sort of talk show and I'm entertaining y'all. Like, I like to connect with y'all. Ooh, 2222 on the timer. My goodness. Okay, last call for free cards. Anyone who hasn't already gotten one would like a free card, comment your favorite emoji. If not, I'm going to get some closing messages and we won't be about our way because prosperity is on the way today. Love it. Let's see. Let's do some feather heart messages for the collective. Because y'all already know how I feel about a clean heart. It gives you more space for abundance. I know this is cold now. But it's still good. Woo! Y'all make sure, like I said, have your soups, have your teas, have your cocoa, have your broth. You know, the warm drinks and the warm foods definitely help in this season. Eat your root vegetables, okay? Because that can have the same effect as putting your feet in some grass or taking a nature walk, which a lot of us don't like to do when it's chilly, depending on where you are. I know y'all come from all sorts of places, Africa, Australia, Jamaica. But if you're experiencing the fall season, then definitely take care of your health in that way, for sure. Have your honey from time to time, once a month. Don't that make your body warm? That counts. And the ancestors love it when we do that. You know, the ancestors love it when we're ready to have a good time. You don't necessarily have to have an altar to connect with your ancestors and, you know, connect with your lineage. Sometimes you just need to pour up a shot and be like, hey, cheers to our bloodline. It's about to get good, Grandma. It's about to get good, Grandpa. Let me take a shot for y'all. It could be as simple as that. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, help us to continue to live with a feather heart. What do we need to know? Pax night. I hold purity in high esteem. Look at the chakras on the card. Look at the chakras on the card. Look at that. Can y'all see that? I said that about the grounding vegetables because for your root chakra, that's needed. And it should never be a situation where you can't get that. There's different ways to ground yourself. It's not just about walking on the earth. You can eat your root vegetables. You can wear red. You can plant something in some soil. You can meditate and envision that you are, connected to the earth, kind of like Avatar, that you have this connection to the earth and to nature and to the divine that can't be severed, all sorts of ways. But yes, I hold purity and self-esteem, and I do, because every time I talk to y'all, I talk to y'all through the spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. I spread joy, which I do, and then y'all give it right back to me, and I'm so grateful. One or two more. It's also something about duality, like I said earlier, not disowning any part of yourself, because you see she has one bird on each side, but she has different flowers. So there's still balance, but it's different. And she's standing on this column, and it's like she doesn't need anything. It also looks like she has some offerings at her feet, which she probably gave herself. I love that. One or two more. How do we continue to live with a feather heart, Spirit? How do we continue to live with a feather heart? It's got to be open and clear, and we understand that, Spirit. Speak to us clearly. I can be trusted. And off the bat, I'm getting that message is to say you need to operate in your purity so that you can be trusted with these blessings. Yeah, because it says I advance through my own abilities. And if that's not what I've been saying pretty much this whole 2.5 hours, you got it. You got it. Okay? You got it. You just need to trust that you won't fumble it. A lot of us have made mistakes, and we were so busy trying to forgive the people involved that it was a struggle to forgive ourselves. Mistakes were made, but you have to believe that you can be trusted with these upgrades, with these blessings, with confirmation, with this favor, with this portion, that whatever's coming in, you won't fumble it, you won't fuck it up, that you can maintain it and multiply it. So when y'all are praying or you're manifesting or you're meditating, I want this, I need this. Ask for the qualities and abilities to keep it and to multiply it and to maintain it. You want a business? Ask for an abundance of patience, capacity, creativity, connections, resources. It's not just the business, it's not the thing, it's the energy behind it. And you advance through your own abilities. Again, nobody is doing this shit for you but you. That's why it's such a big deal. That's why you get to celebrate before, during, and after, because you did the work. Nobody did this for you. Nobody did this for you. Not even your ancestors, for real. Sound of confirmation. They were holding you, you know, they were protecting you, they were encouraging you, but they didn't do it for you. They did what they had to do in their lifetime. You're here to do what you got to do in your lifetime. You're here to upgrade what they did, not to override it, not to discount it, you know, not even to surpass it, but to add to it. I've said it before. I don't know where, I don't know when, doesn't matter, but I'm here. I think it was in my podcast. It was in my podcast. When you're seated in the energy of adding to the world, adding to a situation, you could never be broke. there can never be scarcity around you because you're always looking to invest, you're always looking to give, you're always looking to add to something. But you have to know that nothing can be taken away from you. Because if you don't understand that nothing can be taken from you, you won't be able to embrace the abundance of your cup overflowing. You know, you'll have enough, you'll be taken care of, but right now, Spirit is saying you can have more. And I cut the deck to I do the best I can. So long as you're doing the best that you can, awards will be given. And I meant to say rewards, but it was awards. Some of you are being awarded something somehow. Because I'm looking at this and this looks like you're getting the keys to something or something is being bestowed upon you. And then I am forgiving at the bottom of the deck. Forgive yourself. It ain't really about forgiving, the other people involved. You can have whatever you like. Bruh, you know how to make the dimples come out. I'll be saying that to people in my life. Like they know my face and they know that the dimples ain't out all the time. So when you get the smile to reach up here and all them lines and dimples and stuff start coming out, that's how you know. I appreciate you, love. I love your energy. And not definitely not in the way that people be saying it. You know, when people come around, I love your energy. I just love your energy because they want some. I want you to have all your energy to yourself. And I want to share with you, because I want my energy. And that's the thing about divine connection. Nobody's really taking anything because we're good. We're whole. So now we just get to kind of play. It's no IOUs, no, it's like if you were to go out with somebody and it was like, yeah, you get it this time and I'll get it next time. It's no extra. We share it. Exactly. Anare El Oria. Hey love. Thank you for the gift. It's good to see you again. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. And I love to see y'all come back. So I hold purity in high esteem. I can be trusted and I advance through my own abilities. The reason why you can be trusted with these upgrades and the reason why you're advancing is because you hold purity in high esteem. Your purity and the purity of others. You're not out here trying to get over on anybody. You're not out here trying to manipulate, exploit, expose. You value purity. And there's nothing anyone can do to make you dirty. That's a big message for some of us. There's nothing anyone can do to make you dirty. 23233. That 333 is like there's nothing anyone can ever do to make you less worthy. Some of us really need to hammer that into our psyche. You see that circle at her third eye. Some of us really need to implant that. Some of us need to tap that into our psyche that no one can ever make us less worthy or dirty or we're never used up. The purity is always there. And I really want that for more people to know that. I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave. Love to watch her leave. Hold on. What song is that? Is that Bedrock by Young Money? Because if so, that's a huge synchronicity. Because I don't know if it came on my shuffle the other day or if I was just hearing it. But if that's Bedrock, that's crazy that you said that. You know when that G spot, I can be your friend store. All these songs that we love so much are genuinely funny to me these days. He said, I could be your Flintstone. I'm going to make you a bedrock. Oh, sorry, Ricky. A soundboard would be cool. I feel like you would have some interesting music. Absolutely. I would love to play off some music sometimes, but I just get tired of the copyright bullshit. So one day I'm going to get on live and I'm not going to worry about saving the live on YouTube because the lives don't save on TikTok anyway. And we could just listen to music. I could do it now for real, for real. I have a bit more time. And I could just get off YouTube and get back on. It's called Spirits for a reason. The moonshine gets us right down here. I love that outlook because when I learned that alcohol is spirits, I was like, hold on. That's why you be feeling all lusty and nasty and like, but sometimes you just be feeling yourself. Sometimes you just feel good. That's the spirits that, I would like to commune with. I don't want to be out here all loosey goosey turning my brain off around people that aren't safe. And then I cut the deck to I consume only my fair share. I can't make it up. I'm not a big drinker, but when I do, I love me a good shot or two or a glass of wine. Lil Wayne, I think. Okay. I think it was his verse on Bedrock. Why am I got my phone. I have my phone. I love upgrades. I love change. Because before I would have been like, oh, I don't know, whatever it is, I can look it up. I can look it up. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. It is Bedrock. That's a big synchronicity for some of y'all. Some of y'all gonna have some bedrock and yeah, OMG, what the fuck is right? Yeah. Bedrock by Young Money. Young Money. I can't. I can't. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I heard it yesterday. That is so funny. Yeah, that was Bedrock. Huh. He said, but I keep her running back and forth like a soccer team. Oh, wait, hold up. This might be it. This might be it. Cold as a winter's day, hot as a summer's eve. Young money thieves, steal your love and leave. Bruh. These people be trying to steal your love and leave. Did I not say earlier somebody's going to come back like, I'm sorry, I'll do better, I'll improve? Bruh, no, it's because they feel you taking your love back for yourself. Confirmation sound. And they want some. But when they get some, they're going to take it and they're going to leave. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And then before that, it said I knock her lights out and she's still shy. That was a Whitney moment. That's crazy. Sister, I'm Tia, you're Tamara. I like that. Earlier we said fuck you. Exactly. Exactly. And then another freaking synchronicity. Earlier I saw a short on YouTube and it was Tia and Tamara. And it was when they were older and they were at that party and Jason Weaver was in the show. And I guess he was like a childhood friend. I think his name was Darnell. And he was trying to get Tamara to go to whatever place was next door. He was like, yes, we can have it all to ourselves. Come on. And Tia was like, hold up, hold your horses. Like, no, she's not going anywhere with you. And then he was like, if you really feeling me, come on. And so Tamara was like, Tia, I can speak for myself. And then she was like, take your bullet head and aim it at another target. The synchronicities is crazy. Y'all, don't let no Darnell come up and try to infiltrate your purity. Because some of them really only want one thing. Ew. I remember that. Yeah, it popped up on my YouTube. It was very nostalgic. But that's wild you would say that. You would go live and just be a DJ for us. I would love it if I know you got good music taste. Bricky, are you really questioning if I have good music taste? Experiencing my energy the way you have? Come on now. Come on now. I've been so many places where they should have just passed me the ox. Like we gonna get a little bit of everything for sure. Yeah, I would DJ for a little bit. Take some requests. It got dark outside, y'all. Some of us are really thriving in our darkness. Some of us are really thriving in our shadow, and that's a really good place to be. I love my shadow. And I love my light. My light shines, my light spreads, but my darkness protects me. And not only me, those around me. When people come in here acting crazy, I act the way I act because I don't play about y'all either. As I've said before, when y'all are here with me, I feel responsible for you. I'm not about to be in here and I'm letting in all types of principalities. I don't play about that. I don't play around here. I be with my rounds. Just on the town, nigga. Do not pass me the mic. Oh my goodness gracious. We should do like a karaoke night or something one night just for the fun of it. I'm gonna just like invite y'all to the live and we just sing songs. That will be fun. I love the energy, y'all. I feel good. Why I just hit myself in the face like that? Confirmation being that the only one that can really hurt you is you. You know. Let me write that down so that you saw that girl. What was that about? Goofy, right? What was that? Let me write that down so I don't forget. Also, if I haven't, I think I've made note of it, but if I haven't said it out loud on my platforms, when you get that boost of creativity or that idea, act on it right then and there. Like, do something about it. Write it down. Look at the dates that it could happen. Just like Angela earlier with the vacation, she's like, well, where's the money going to come from? You could start planning right now, but you have to do something with the energy so that it doesn't stagnate, because then you can't do anything with it. So if y'all get some boost of creativity, some cool idea, and it's like, oh, that'll be nice. But anyways, I gotta do what I gotta do. Then the energy will fizzle out. You know, when potential comes up and you act on it, you've already made it real. So I wrote that down. I'm not gonna forget, because you can be yourself. Exactly. And I'm grateful. Let me check my. Okay, just checking. Um. Uh. Damn. I love when spirit has me be obedient on camera, because I just put this deck away and they're like, one more card from the Korean life. I think I popped myself in the chin in advance for what I just said, because they like, who you talking to? Who you getting smart with? And it's wild because like my grandparents, my ancestors, that's exactly how they were. Yeah. They'd be like, who the fuck you talking to? Act like you know. What's the last card from this deck? That's my bad. That's my bad. I'll be good. My bad. Me too. You too what? You had to dip off on me and come back, Casey? I respect it. It's been almost 3 hours. Y'all know how it goes. I like to gift y'all with my overflow, especially on the weekends. And I got some time. What's the message from here, Spirit, of all that is spiritual and divine? This one's from my ancestors, y'all. That happened for a reason. My ancestors have something to tell y'all. This is new. This is exciting. A lot of the times they just be chewing people out when they act crazy or defending y'all. But it's kind of like through the message. So like, what is it specifically that my ancestors want y'all to know? Ooh. Oh, here are the happy tears. What's happening? If you're here right now, listen to me right now. Listen to my ancestors. We got illumination. Okay? Shit. This card says something hidden is coming to light now. It doesn't say soon. It doesn't say eventually. It says something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand with offerings on the bottom of the deck. Listen, I posted a short on YouTube that didn't get as much play, and that's cool because it wasn't for everybody. I said, look what happens when you're in the vicinity of the right people. Because when people around you are being blessed, it's not your time to be like, what about me? It's your time to be like, oh, so it's in the vicinity, it's in the neighborhood. Yeah. Yeah. When you hear that Amazon truck coming through the neighborhood, are you really sitting there thinking, huh, they're getting their package and I'm not getting mine? No, no, because you know yours is coming. So just know that the Amazon truck is about to come to your door. Offering says you will be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. If you feel guided to book me, I'm here, but y'all see it. I don't make it up, and I won't, and I don't want to. Because why would I want to make it up when it's this good in its purity? Why would I want to exaggerate or embellish something that's already so divinely orchestrated? I just saw 555 and the sound of confirmation. Woo, woo. I love the energy you bring us. Thank you, Ricky. I'm coming every day. Listen, I was looking at the jar in this card and I started hearing, what's it gonna be? Cause I can't pretend not to wanna be more than friends. Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't. Okay, so keep in mind what I said about bartering and about uplifting your community wherever your community is. If it's in your neighborhood, your town, your city, your state, on here with me and our collective community, whatever it is, because opportunities are coming to the surface. Confirmations. I feel like this. I feel like my ancestors. All praise. Oh, y'all. Pure curiosity made me get the card off my tarot deck. Wow. I posted that short on YouTube and it was just like, does this look like someone who's concerned about anybody else? You know, does this look like someone who needs to be surrounded by people who has to wait on other people to get something done? Absolutely not. But as I said earlier, when you get the overflow, when you get the sprinkles, and you actually have people around you who want to see you win, please know that I'm one of those people. Every time y'all follow me, I follow majority of y'all back. You post, I'm liking. You post, I'm commenting. Okay? Because that's how it should be. Period. That's what we should be doing for one another. Because that's what multiplies. So y'all got a personal message from my ancestors, not yours. That opportunities are coming to the surface and the things that were hidden, whether it was the wealth that you had to realize, your gifts that you had to realize, whatever the case may be, it's coming to the surface. And a lot of y'all it's because you made your offerings. My auntie just said, when y'all give me offerings, you give them offerings. she She might tell a story, but she ain't never tell no lie. It's true, you know. And that's a big message. Hold on, let me feel through this so that I don't skip anything because this is significant. If when y'all give me offerings, you're giving my bloodline, my ancestors offerings, and you see the energy that's coming out, right? Think of how much detriment you can bring yourself if you're giving to someone in their lineage, not knowing what has gone down in their families. My stomach just rumbled. Not knowing that there was famine and scarcity and disrespect and trauma and abuse and all these other things that haven't been solved in their bloodlines, but you keep giving offerings. which means you keep multiplying and expanding their energy. What a shame. Y'all better know who you giving to. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. My auntie with her little shameless plug. When y'all give me offerings, now you see what you're giving offerings to. I've had a lot of people who were nervous about booking with me. That's cool. I don't mind it, but the energy speaks for itself. I'm never on here promoting myself or trying to convince anyone of my gifts. They speak for themselves. What people need to do is find out why they feel reluctant and to deal with that. Other than that, y'all see what it is. No lies told, exactly. Hey, it's me, Sophia. Sophia. Oh my gosh, y'all be. I love when y'all come and say hi to me. Your name fits you so well, love. Sweet pollen. How are you, love? How are you feeling? Has the noise calmed down? Are the people shutting the fuck up? I hope you have had some peace for real. Because when we were talking that night doing your reading, it was like, damn, it really do be noise and interference. Confirmation sound. All we be wanting, a lot of us, is peace. Just peace. And it's so priceless, but people make it cost so damn much. Why? I love you. I love you. Yes, infinite me, positive resurgence. Ooh, yes. It's all clear now. Yes. I love that sound. My sound of confirmation. I love that you said that because one day it was getting on my damn nerves, girl. Let me tell you. I was I was trying to record content and I was like, how do you turn this shit off? And then I was just like, you know what? If I turn it off, I won't get the confirmations that I get. I could be walking around my house and thinking about something and I get confirmation, or I'm on here talking to y'all and I get confirmation. So I love that you said that. That's awesome. I hope you're so good. Like, I hope your babies are good too. Like, everyone, everything. Thank you. Everyone is good. All is well. All is well. Literal light bulb moment. Oh my gosh, love. Were you here when my ancestors pulled this card out? Illumination? I don't think you were. So that's quadruple confirmation for what happened. We got illumination from my ancestors. I put the deck away in the box and everything, and my guides were like, "Let's get one more card from that deck." And then my ancestors were like, "This is from us," and we got illumination with offerings on the bottom of the deck. Mm, mm, mm. I'm just rolling on the floor right now. Wow, it's so wild. Us being source energy as fuck, like our joint slay. I'm trying to tell y'all. When I'm in connection with y'all, it's all purity. Like, I genuinely have a lot of love for y'all. And when I say I wish you well, I mean like tippity top, your highest good, always, no matter what. I want to hear y'all thriving. If anything, my clients, our collective community, I don't want to keep talking to you every week and you're in the same energy. I want to help. I want breakthroughs. And if I can help with that, that's what I want to do. I want to talk to you the next time and you be like, guess what happened? Like Miss Gavin with her relationship. We talked it out that night on live. Next time I saw her, she's talking about, yeah, we in a relationship. That's what I like. That's what I want. We are literal portals of genuine love, babe. I love how we both found each other, always wishing the highest good for you and you. It's mutual. It's mutual and it's pure. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for liking the live. Thank you guys. Y'all can keep on double tapping while I'm here. There's never a limit to how many times you can like the live. Thank you. All right, YouTube. I might let y'all go. I'm not gonna lie. I might let y'all go and then I might get back on so we can let's do 3 songs. I'm gonna play all 3 songs that I really enjoy recently since we were talking about music and Ricky's curious about my musical taste. So I'm gonna click off YouTube and click back on because that way I can save this live And then the other one, I don't have to worry about copyrights. Okay. I will see y'all next time. Since this is going to be the weekly trinket, this is the message. Let me send my little outro. I am always wishing everyone well in accordance with their highest good. Do not shoot the messenger because my ancestors will shoot your ass back and you know they don't miss. Until next time in divine time. Peace.